Move the arm to make the needle fit the groove. Give it another try. Some melodiscs just cheap-ops to emotion you. This one hums about a needs discovery area, a foot sprint from here. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Life is a difficult game, no matter how you play it. That looks exactly like the pinprick Amaya was talking about.
Kiki Coco Tausi Saturi Toto.
Maya looks relieved as she's finally able to get to work on the poppet. It'll take some pinpricking to soften up the World Eater.
Turi Tani Kaki Nonda.
Maya says there's a jar roaming in the mushy mire at night. She wants to catch and bind it to a protection poppet.
Rokau Tausi. Walapun.
This time she wants to use a Snuggie poppet from an old world automated blind box dispenser to bind the job.
Rokau Tausi. Walapun.
Once you've got a Snuggie poppet from a machine, go to the Mushimosh mire and catch the job before you come back here.
Saturi Karumile.
Says being kind can hurt you, but she's happy to take advantage of that.
Paso Fipilo Glub.
Maya says she'll stick around.
Masumi Melemelo.
The tree remains intact, but you must all make a change to save it.
Masumi Melemelo.
Says it's an honor to meet you.
Waba Waratina.
We'll be around when you return.
Masumi Melemelo.
Maya says she'll stick around.
Wapa, warati na.
Understands you have other places you need to go. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get, once it's out of the blind box, that is. That's the Neverwake field. Zilch here. Nothing. story has got to keep moving forward. There's the job.
Kiki Coco Tausi.
Maya looks intrigued. It's the first time someone's been able to bind a jarb to a poppet, and she has no doubt the Snuggie did the trick.
Masumi Melemelo.
Maya says she's managed to pile up quite a collection of poppets over the years.
Saturi Karumile.
She once made a special Barbo poppet for her friend Lump. He said it was the only one he'd ever met that loved cookies as much as him.
Tawantani Tausi Kauro.
Maya says she's convinced there's a poppet waiting for you, too.
Yobe Damele Toto.
Says she wants to make poppets of everyone powerful. Then maybe she can help stop the world from ending.
Saturi Toto.
Maya says put a pin in it. She's not going anywhere soon.
Paso Fipilo Glub.
Says you should take it easy.
Zatuna.
Moog's glad you keep coming back. A good deal all around. Boom looks excited. Can't wait to cook up a batch of special Boom sauce ammunition. Boom says that thanks to you, he's got a fresh batch of gunpowder ready to go. He's devoted his life to experimenting with various poo types for his saltpeter. That's how he came up with his special ammunition. And for as long as there's different dung in the mix, you never know what kind of boom candy you're going to end up with. Says it's not his first choice, but you work with what works, right? Boom is happy you're in his face and not some pile of dung. Enjoy what's left of the color green while you can. Seems happy to have spotted you. It's hard to peer through the pollution around here, but she spends most of her time squinting at the sky anyhow, looking for twinkles. Says they're lights in the sky that blink on and off. She wonders what you're going to do with all the power you've been building up. Are you going to clear the skies or set them on fire? She thinks you'd like to see the smog clouds part and reveal the twinkles in the sky. Just think how beauty-filled that would be. When she finds a twinkle, she likes to think it means that we're not so alone, that somewhere out there, even if everything ends here, other worlds might go on. Nova wonders if you've ever looked at the twinkles and wondered if you, like them, move in patterns that never change, locked into that nighttime dance. Or can you break yourself free? Loves that you feel that way. She's not so sure about herself. Figures if the twinkles spin on, the world should spin with them. And so it will. Says you always try to make things shine brighter, and she loves that. Likes how you shine alongside the myriad. They're so bright and colourful, they almost blind the twinkles away. Says they light up the sky and drown out everything else. Says when she talks to you, she gets twinkles in her eyes. She wonders if you're a dreamer too. Says her dream is in the stars. Her parents even named her the girl with stars in her eyes, Nova. Nova says her mum was a rock star and she never got anything from her. But when the stars shone, so did she, realizing who she really was, a being of night. But now, she says, her head's stuck in the clouds. In some places, the pollution's so thick nothing can break through, not even her telescope. Says she always loved the dark. Can't see the twinkles at night. No chance. Nova says she spotted a twinkle when the night sky was clear. Her father's research claims that a single shard from a twinkle has amplifying qualities. She's convinced that a twinkle shard would boost her long eye so she'd be able to see the stars every night. She wonders if you could keep an eye on the night sky for her. There's a twinkle that broke through the atmosphere already, so it's not long until it'll hit the ground. When it does, she wants you to crack her a shard from it and bring it back here. Promises that she'll show you all the twinkles she can find. If you can adjust the shards, you should be able to crack open that twinkle and pull them out. You found a fallen twinkle. That worked. Look at those shards twinkle. Don't forget the past. Learn from it. Nova says it was you the stars shone upon. You have a bond with them too, otherwise they'd never have guided you to the Twinkle Fall site. She says you'll play a bigger role in this than you think. It's written in the stars. You should start with putting the Twinkle shard in the Long Eye. She thinks the shard will be able to amplify the Long Eye so that it's strong enough to see through the pollution fog. Tells you that you're lucky to see how beauty-filled the twinkles make it. Nova says she's like the stars watching you at night. It's time to amplify the Long Eye with a shard from the Twinkle. Nova says she's like the stars watching you at night. Says you'll see each other later. Just move it around until you spy a twinkle tumbling from the sky. Turn that the right way. That turned out great. Nailed that. Nova knows for sure that amplifying the Long Eye would have made her father proud. Nova says she has a stash of peculiar objects from the old world her father left her when he abandoned the planetarium. She's not interested in any of that junk. It just brings back memories of a world that's gone. You'd be doing her a favor if you took some of it with you. Says she's just glad to have them gone so she can stop tripping over them while she's watching the sky. Nova says you should keep your eyes on the stars and feet on the ground. Understands you have other places you need to go. The hours fly by in the dark. Even more brains. Not really mainstream, but okay then. A real treasure.
Immo.
Thinks you must be up to something vital to be wandering around in the dark.
Immo.
Seems surprised you have to go. Don't flinch away from this. It's your... That's the third Aurora totem. Only one left until you have the answer.